If we're to move to a greener future, right? Look at that bleeding skyline. That actually looks photoshopped. That background looks bleeding fake, doesn't it? Right, sorry. If we're to move to a greener future, one of the key pieces of the sustainability jigsaw, if we're looking at it like that, is to allow or enable woodlands and forests to complete their life cycle. And what do we mean by that? It's very simply just allowing for dead trees to decompose in situ on site. And I think the resistance to this comes, I mean, they say it's a hazard. I just don't really buy that, right? The majority of the time it's not. But I think the resistance comes from an older time, capability Brown, Humphrey, Repton, and societal's acceptance or our perception of natural spaces didn't account for just death in general, but dead trees especially. We only want to see strong living trees. It was a reflection of us and our estates, and I think that's where it comes from. Now, it might have something deeper to do with our fear of our own mortality. We're not going to get into that today, but one thing we are going to get into is the living organisms in a woodland. About 1/5 of the living organisms that have been recorded in woodlands and forests are completely and wholly dependent on dead trees. You won't find them on living trees. Their whole ecosystem revolves around dead trees, and without leaving these big lads there, we're missing out on that key component. So what's the point of this video? I just think if we can accept to leave these there, or if we improve our awareness of the health of a woodland, maybe the next generation coming up will be more accepting and just leave them in place. That might all be a bit kumbaya, but that's what you're getting for this week. All right, cheers.